Oh, I'm back. I'm just gonna post a little comment here. Any questions? And hopefully I can spell questions. Hi, welcome. And let me just pin the comment. Oh, Michelle's quick. Quick on the uptake this time. Welcome everyone. So we are getting started. This time it's for real. If you were lucky enough to join us a few minutes earlier, you caught a little bit of the pre-event chit chat. You will know that we are coming to you live today with Michelle Barrios, the founder of Skate Love. We're going to ask her the grueling, deep, nitty-gritty questions about who she is, what she does, why she does it, and what she's planning on bringing you for the rest of this month. So, without any further ado, oh, by the way, I'm Joy Dean, Hoop Hustle Flow, a frequent collaborator with Skate Love. You may have met me last year at the disco, and if not, you're meeting me now, and I'm sure you'll see me next year. But it's not about me today. It's about Michelle. It's about Skate Love. Put your questions in the comments if you didn't have time to send any in. If you want to ask anything after this, please still feel free to email us. You can hit me up at joy@skatelovebcn.com. And let's take it over to Michelle. Michelle, are you here? Join us. Oh, maybe. Hi, guys. Keep it coming. Tell your friends. Where's she at? She likes to keep me here looking cute. Keep me waiting. Oh, there she is. Waiting. Don't you guys love technology? Oh, yes. We got her. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
How are you?
Now it's fine, huh? Now it's fine. Now we're connected.
Now we're
Hello,
connected.
everyone.
No issues this time. It only took, 5 other times, but shh, don't tell anyone. No one knows. No one knows. So, welcome to your own channel. and thanks for having me.
To our channel.
To the community channel.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see you. It's been a while. It's been a year since last year's Skate Love, and you're looking very well. New hair, very nice. Love it.
Yes, my short hair, my summertime style.
Looking good. So it's really great that we're able to have this chat. I think the way we should kick this off for everyone that's tuning in now or may tune in a little bit later is to just say a little bit about, who you are, what Skate Love is before we dive into the nitty gritties of what's to come.
Yes. Well, the idea of, first of all, I'm going to say something because I think everyone has been in the same situation, after all this lockdown.
Yes.
And after the cancellation of the festival, we were like, okay, fine, let's move everything to 2021 because we don't have any other option. But then I was like, wait a minute. I think we should do something because, we were trying to do something anyways, but at the end it wasn't possible at all. So at the end, the idea of a virtual celebration is to share more things online because we don't have, the virtual world is our world now.
Yeah.
And so the idea of doing some activities, chatting a little bit more about what is going on, what we did in the previous years, or how we worked for the production of the festival. This type of things related to the production of the festival. I think it could be interesting to take the time to talk a bit about that. So the whole virtual celebration was the idea to keep creating new memories for this year, because I personally don't want to just remember the year as a shitty year or something year. Like this. Like, this is the learning, for me, it's a learning year.
Yeah.
And so the virtual celebration is a couple of activities, different activities throughout the month. So the idea is to be creating things like, for example, this interview. so we can. I'm gonna interview Joy next time. So I'll be the interviewer.
I hope that I can. Interviewee. And
yeah, I hope.
Just 1 second. Let me just back you up just a second. It's interesting because everyone is having different experiences in COVID, and we can talk a little bit about that. But I think it's really, really important to point out that Skate Love has been going on. This would have been the 5th year, and there's some people that haven't ever been able to make it out to Skate Love. So even though we are creating something virtual, to kind of replace what we didn't get to do in real life, it is still an opportunity for all of the Skate Love community that's, global in other places that haven't had the chance, but have been following along, haven't had the chance to come to Barcelona. Now you're actually creating something that they can have in their home that is the beginning of the experience in their own right. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're giving them something in their own home. So as much as we do have to acknowledge COVID has been quite difficult for a lot of us, especially for people that are doing, for artists and traveling performers, it's been difficult for people that just want to have community. So let's talk a little bit about that. Like, let's talk a little bit about, why it is that you have created Skate Love and how that's transitioning into this virtual event.
Yeah, the idea, well, the beginning of Skate Love was basically after coming together. I created BCN roller dance in 2011, and that was for to promote or to motivate people to dance on skates, because I really like to dance on skates. I was like, we need more people here, so we're not alone. I was dancing with a friend of mine, Philippe. I think many people know Philippe already. And then I was like, okay, let's create something, a platform so people can join. And after that, people join more and more from other places, other countries as well. And then I said, okay, I think we should create a brand especially for the festival. And we started the festival as a brand in 2015. So as Joy said, we have been celebrating 4 years, and this was the 5th year, and we were like, woohoo! And then COVID just,
COVID's like, surprise!
So, the rest. But the transition, well, I personally thought I was motivated and excited with people saying that they wanted to come anyways to just meet up. But then, of course, things went complicated and flights were canceled. And so that idea was like, none. Like, you cannot plan to go to Barcelona because you can't.
Yeah.
So at the end, I was like, okay, let's do something virtually. So, the idea of the celebration is to be able to talk about different things that we never talk about, because we don't do interviews or chats. So this is a great opportunity to do that. And also, I have to say that I got inspired by an interview that I got from another guy that is doing also like questions from people. And this is all about the questions from people. And then you select the numbers. For example, I had 27 questions.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, say a number. So number 1, number 5. And then that was from the list of the questions, right? And then it was a really cool format. And thanks to him, Alvaro Manso, the channel is, I'm going to put it in the description, the link, because it's in Spanish. Esto lo pagas tú. You pay this.
We all understand.
So so that is a great idea. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, the inspiration, that's always good.
Yeah, and the celebration is, there will be interviews, there will be contests, raffles. We already are confirming prizes, and we will have roller skates. And so I'm not gonna say anything now, but we are confirming really cool stuff. And so people hopefully can participate, and then they get involved in different formats. Let's say in social media, we will do contests like, I don't know, share your best memory from Skate Love or things like that. So there's another one that is, should I say like the title of the ideas? And then, yeah, okay. So one thing is photo memory. The other one is like, guess the year of the video taken. So we will post like little footage of different years, and then you have to guess the year. and then you will get a prize. And we have like 4 type of videos. Okay. So then we also have a video game, which is something really cool that we are just
hush hush about.
Yeah. The details I'm gonna post later, but these are the more or less the idea of what is going on.
The really nice thing about this, guys, if you're listening in on this, is that it's a virtual event that's put on by Skate Love and all of the collaborators that have been involved. So you're getting to get a sneak peek of what it takes to create things. You're getting to see who also is behind the scenes that's helping Michelle bring her vision to life. You're getting to, as a community, participate. So things like the photo memory are for people that have been coming to Skate Love for many years, may recognize things that, you know, someone new may not have. So you get that. You get people that get to guess the year. You get this idea of people in the community creating content that then we as a community get to participate in and consume. So this is really definitely one of the highlights, I think, for me is as a participant, is that this really is a community kind of content driven opportunity, in addition to obviously the interviews and the contests that you're putting out. And I guess that speaks to Skate Love as a whole, because it's, for me, a very community driven event.
Yeah. And this is the main objective of why we are doing this, is because of the community, because this is also a lot of work. Like everything is work. I thought, okay, let's just do a virtual celebration and then just be online, and no, but everything is like that. But at the same time,
make it look easy, Michelle.
Yeah. It looks like, oh, it's all done, it's all ready, but no. But I mean, it at the end it's for the community, and it's to connect. And also, I remember one of our dear skate lovers, Neil Warner.
Yeah.
He's always very enthusiastic, and he was like, yeah, who's gonna be in Barcelona? And at the end he was like, okay, it's official, I'm not going to Barcelona because my flight has been canceled. And I was like, oh. And I remember I thought, okay, I think it's time to do something virtually, because we need to do something. So yeah, well, I think now it's clear the idea and the motivation behind is this. And talking about the activities, there's another thing that is the main thing, like where we are going to connect at the same time, I hope, is with the DJs. So we will have the DJ sessions, and those will be on the official dates of the festival. So the festival this year was on September 17th to the 20th. So we will have DJs for this year, these days, and we will have an official call explaining how it will be and what is the dress code.
Oh, there's a dress code. This is exciting.
But you can imagine, right? We can say the dress code now is Barcelona Beach Party dress code. So you have to be on your bikini, or people that like the nudist beach of Badalona, they can be.
Don't get us blocked on Instagram. Some like, you know, bigger leaves over your special spots if you're going for the nudist beach vibes, Neil. We're talking to you, Neil.
Yeah, Barcelona Beach Party dress code.
Okay.
So you can have your name. So that's the idea. And then we have prizes. We are still collecting things, and we are still finishing the program. And so we have a lot of ideas. And then the other thing is, well, I mentioned the video game, but it's something that I am very excited about because it's something really cool. It was an opportunity. Well, and there will be a few spots, but I will explain. Like we will be doing the post with all the information and all the instructions and everything.
As we go along, guys, this is just the beginning. So today is September 1st. The event begins on September 17th. But there will be multiple opportunities and multiple kind of content segments being released to you. So there's always an opportunity for you guys to send in feedback, ask questions, tell us what you want, what you're interested in, what you're excited about. Really make this an engaged community event. And as Michelle said, as we go along, there'll be more and more opportunities released to you for you to get involved or to tell us what you need and to learn about the people that are putting these things on. So it's going to be super cool.
Yes, and also details about the production. For example, I know that some people they don't really know the details of how it is to build an event like this one, and I think it's interesting to talk about that as well, and so people understand how it is to put all this together. As many of you know already, we don't have roller rinks in Barcelona like in the US. So we have to create everything from scratch. And we will also have an interview with the producer and one of our collaborators, Mateo. He will interview her, and they will talk about more technical things. So it will be something for those that are curious about the technical aspects of the festival. That will be an interesting interview.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then there's another idea of a content that we want to create is through your videos. So we will do like a feedback post event, so we can keep creating and keep sharing our feelings about this, about the festival in general, or about life, because we can speak about many things. So yeah, that's like a bunch of ideas of different activities throughout the month, and then the party will be on those dates. So get ready for the
I may just
Barcelona
ask you
beach.
about the feedback piece as well. Like the idea of having people sending in content. So when you say feedback, this is going to be their feelings and emotions, or is it going to be content in terms of maybe photos or videos of them from previous skate loves, or is it open? Is it open to the audience to create and send in things?
It's open. People can send a video edit, or a video message. They can just record themselves saying or sending a message to the community, to the festival, to the organizers. It's up to you. So it's up to everyone who wants to participate and just express themselves.
Yeah, that's fab. That's a call out to you guys, to the community, to get involved, to be a part of it, because this is for all of us. One last question before I jump over to the questions from the audience is, what actually made you decide? I mean, I get the idea there is no roller skate rink, but to actually take on in your own, by yourself, creating an international roller skating music festival. Had you ever done this before? Or were you just like, I think we need this. Let me go ahead and do that.
First of all, because I'm crazy. I am a crazy woman in this city, and I thought that we need it. It's like an urgency. We need this. We need a festival. We need a party. We need to dance all together in a really nice place, and it's not existing, so I'm gonna start it. Well, I've learned a lot, and it has been amazingly hard. And this is why I feel that today I'm celebrating. I'm all in red, I'm like red here, red.
Looking good.
And the branding, like the banner, he says virtual celebration is red, and the merchandise will be red. But the thing is that I think I'm very happy to have been able to start something like this and to see the reaction of the people, because I was just thinking about sharing a passion that I have, and I realized that there's many people with the same passion.
Yeah.
And me personally, I am very inspired by what happened in Venice Beach, and now it's happening again. And like they are really alive now with the old school skaters also. Like that's another very really cool thing. And also with other movements, like in the Hyde Park in London, or I remember I was following that. So I saw that Barcelona it's a really nice city, and we didn't have anything like that. And I grew up going to a rink. So in Panama, I'm from Panama. So I was always going there and enjoying the skates and the music. So I was maybe trying to, bring this back. in some way.
Yeah.
And then, of course, everyone here around in Europe, they were like up for that.
Yeah.
And we started all together. I'm crazy and I started that, but it's true that I depend a lot on people and on the support of the people, because of course I cannot do anything if I don't receive the support, people buying the tickets or people attending. So yeah, that was the main objective, to share something. At the end, the bad thing for me is that I am not enjoying the event, but I'm working on it. I'm working on being able to be at the event and dance, and also I'm a dancer as well. So I'm not just like an organizer. I dance and I skate, and I dance professionally without skates. So this is all my world. The world of entertainment is my world as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all related. It's like the entertainment world. My work is a visual design, so creating contents all together. Oh, we have a dog.
Mr. Webster is making himself known. He's like, she's a dancer? I didn't know. Go. See, this is what happens in the real life. So that's
the real life.
It's interesting for me is that I don't know how much people know about you yourself outside of Skate Love. Like the fact that you're a dancer, that you're in the entertainment industry, that you're a visual designer, like these types of things, I guess, go unrecognized when you are the event. Like, you know, when people think of the event, they think of you. So do you want to say anything about yourself and a little bit about your bio before we jump into our audience questions?
Well,
that
one
you're
thing
fabulous
is
and
just
creative.
No, I remember somebody told me, "Oh, but you dance as well. You I thought you were just the organizer," and I was like,
first of all, just
yeah, I understand that, because of course when the festival is going, it's like some people, they don't even see me, and I've been always like the soul of the parties when I'm in the parties, because I really like it. I like to dance. I am very social. I'm going around. I'm the last one. I'm the first one in the dance floor. I'm the last one from leaving the party. You know, this type of things. And so for me, this is something that I have to work on, to be honest. It's something that I really like. I would like to have the chance to be finally doing this role. And but I'm coming from the entertainment field. So I've been working in advertising agencies all my life. Now I'm a freelancer, but I'm coming from that, like production and marketing and this side. And then as a advertising model for my life also. So I know about, being in productions and this type of things. And also as a dancer and a singer, I was working on these things when I was in Panama. And Panama is so small, it was very funny that, for example, I was working in this advertising agency, and the same people from the advertising agency, they were like, I don't know, the judges of a contest where I was dancing.
Yeah.
And, we all knew each other, and they knew that I have to, I don't know, go leave the work earlier because I have to go to rehearse.
Yeah. So,
this type of thing. So now I'm just doing like the skating thing, but I was always doing many things at the same time.
It's probably why it was so natural for you to just create this, because it's coming from the same world that you're a part of. It's an extension of you. And then it's taken on a bigger representation by bringing in all of the people that collaborate with you, and then also the community. I mean, it's amazing. People come from all over the world to this event. And I mean, that's a testament to, and that's without like a huge amount of marketing. It's not a huge amount of marketing. There's a lot of word of mouth. So I feel like, you really created something special.
Yeah, well, I remember the first year, and I will never forget this. And Stacy Short, if you are there, if you hear me, she's from Australia, and she's doing the roller fit and roller girl promotions in Australia. And I remember the first year in 2015, they came like a group from Australia. They were like 8, I think, and they were, we started all together, teaching for free, DJing, everything. It was like collaboration. And then we started to make the structure of the festival. But people at the first time, they were supporting and they were believing and they were trusting, and in general, that was great. I of course had the bad things about this, like people not supporting or not trusting.
Yeah.
But you know, this is part of, you know,
Part
it's
of
like
every,
this. Yeah, but it started really well, and I started happy with all the collaborations. So we had people from Japan. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And and it keeps growing. So I think in 2021 we will have a bigger blast.
Yeah, that's on the list of questions. What does the future bring for Skate Love? But don't answer that question yet. I want to save that to the end. I want to jump over to some of the questions from the audience. So, John, I have your question here. I don't actually know your full name, John, but we're just going to call you John. Thank you very much for putting your question in. And this actually speaks to our last point, which is the fact that so many people come from all around without a huge amount of marketing budget going into this. His question is, how have you managed to bring so many people from so many places and so many cultures across the world together in one place in Spain? It's a big question, John. We like that.
Oh my God. That doesn't have like an answer. Like the formula is A plus B. No, I guess, and I believe this, I guess that when you have a good motivation and you are honest and natural and spontaneous and you work from your heart, I think this type of things happen. I'm not saying that other people, I don't know. This is something that I believe. I really believe I have a passion for this, like for skating,
absolutely,
for music, for partying, for community. I have a collective mindset or community mindset. So I believe in teamwork, in working together, in community. See, these are my values. I'm coming from a big family, so I'm used to this type of things. And I think that maybe this motivation was in some way expressed in the communication, because I'm the one who's doing the communication as well. I'm the one who's communicating and giving messages away, like you know, spreading the message of
and the vibe.
What is the vibe. Yeah, like, and I remember one time somebody told me something that I didn't think about, and I thought, wow, this is amazing, this is really strong. It's like, people are really nice in your event, but also they're very nice because you are a nice leader or something like this. Like you are like like the communication, let's say, I don't want to use this word because it sounds bad. It's like the manipulation. Like when you, it's not manipulation. When you do a communication in certain way, you can get different reactions. You can get a really positive one or a really bad one. So I don't know. It's there's someone like
about Skate Love.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what I think. I don't know. I was impressed to see people from so far, and I was, I don't know, blessed, and I was really happy to see that people just like accepted a call.
Yeah.
I just put it was also word of mouth. Like yeah, I don't know how to explain that.
No,
Apart from what I feel.
I think it's really accurate what you said. I think it's, you know, you see it a lot in corporate environments where the leaders don't actually portray a positive and inclusive attitude, and therefore everything that comes in underneath them represents that. But if a leader does put out positivity, inclusivity, community, diversity, all of these things that that Skate Love is, comes from you, which means that everyone that you call to you, all of the collaborators that work with you, will also embody that same vibe, and then they spread it to their people, and they spread it to their people. If you put out a call of, you know, if you put, well, maybe this is me being a hippie, but if you put out that energy, then that's the energy that you get back. If you put out shitty negative energy, then that's the energy that you get back. And so you've been quite good at creating an environment that is really attractive. And also, it's about people coming together to dance and laugh and skate and, you know, move their bodies, that's generally a much
more like, you know, the other thing, the workshops, I remember that I don't know, I'm always like looking at everyone and aware of everything that is happening around. I'm very observative, right? Observer. I'm an observer. Okay, so I remember there were people that they were like, oh, like looking at everyone dancing with like high skills, and they were like, wow, no, but they weren't doing anything because they felt, okay, I can't dance like that. And I was saying, no, people need to learn also so they can participate, so they can feel included. And then we started to teach, and the workshops went like boom, like another thing that was exploded in the festival, and people were really open to learn and to participate this way. And I think this was another mini event inside that people really enjoyed, because they were because of the inclusivity, right? And also I really don't like people when they're like really cool and really high skilled, but then they're like
don't interact.
Or they are so special, they're like the stars. I don't find a place for any of these people in Skate Love. And I really like to see everyone that just, and this is what I've seen. I've seen people really open and happy to see newbies. Like, hey, come on, it's not so difficult. Let's do this move, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. And I forgot, we haven't really talked much about the workshops, but they're all in Skate Love. There's lots of things that are happening, like little mini events, and we can touch on that when we go into the future of Skate Love. But it is nice that there's always kind of a learning on the fly that you're doing, quite agile deliveries, like you're seeing something missing and then creating it in the next iteration of your event, which I think is what makes it a success, because it's always a growing and, you know, changing shape type of event, but keeping the same vibe. Okay.
And also the learning on the go is during the process of the event. Like also because I'm crazy and because I'm Latin, maybe.
I don't think it's because you're crazy.
So I improvise.
You're actually good at what you do. I think people, you know, a lot of people think that everything needs to be exactly the way it is and stick exactly to this and this, but that doesn't actually allow for fluid, natural, organic growth of an event. So that's what makes this so great. It's almost, you can call it a naivete, that you're just going with your gut feeling, and that's that in combination with your also skills from your other life together is what's making it able to work on the fly. I mean, and that's what I think.
Yay! Joy for president.
Coming from the Miss Corporate America over here. So I've got some more questions for you here. I've got 2 more questions for you because we don't want to take all the time. This is coming from Chris. Hey, Chris. So Skate Meister. I'm sure you guys know Chris.
Yeah.
So I have 2 questions here. So what the first one is, and this is a really good question. I like it. What made you start skating?
Oh.
Yes. Tell us.
Well, oh my God. When I was like 10 years old, I don't remember exactly how I started to skate, but I do remember, of course, we didn't have any social media at that time. And so I don't have like photos or videos. I don't have anything, but I have a diary.
Cameras, Michelle. They had like disposable.
But you know, I have a diary.
When were you 10?
It's like, when you have born? No, we're not talking about ages.
No.
But I had a diary, and I wrote about going to this rink that I mentioned before every single week. I was a bored girl or something, because I was just talking about the rink next weekend, next Friday. So I spent the whole time there, and I remember I started to dance, and I like to run, to go very fast. I like to go fast backwards. I was competing in the rink, like races. I really like to be in the races in the rink with music, the type of music that they put there, they play there. It wasn't like, well, it was like rock and roll, and maybe it was a wide environment.
Yeah.
To be like not but also, well, different type of music, but mostly like indie rock or something like that. So I remember I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to. I started to make my international friends when I was going to this rink, and I didn't want to stop skating. I was just skating when I was going to that rink. I didn't skate like the streets or anything until I got robbed. Like, well, I went to Costa Rica, and we were coming back from a trip, and the guy that was helping with the bags, he put the skates on the street, on the floor. He closed the car and everything, and then we left, and then the skates stayed there. And this is how I lost that. And this was like my pair that I just forgot about the skating. And then I came back to skating after many, many years when I was in Madrid. So I went to Madrid in 1999, and I started to skate there, and until now. So I came back to skating, and I was excited about it.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
What were your first pair of skates like? Were they those ones, like the ones I had were plastic and they stretched with your shoe? Or were they like a proper skate with like a boot?
No, I had a really beautiful, sexy pair of skates. They were the boot was gray. It was suede.
Yeah.
Suede. Yeah. Okay. It was gray, blue wheels, and blue stopper.
Oh, cute.
I was using like yeah, that was I remember those. Those were
Burned
the skates
in your memory.
That stayed in Costa Rica. Yeah.
Burned in your memory. Okay.
Yeah.
The second question is, so now that we know what got you started skating, what keeps you skating?
What keeps me skating? Well, skating, I like the flow of the wheels. That turns me on.
Okay.
Like the flow of the wheels and the freedom, like the feeling of freedom.
Flying feeling.
And then and also because it's a great exercise. So that's my main reason now. It's a great exercise. So I would say that keeps me skating.
It's fun.
And dancing is even harder.
Yeah, like a lot of people that are skaters are constantly saying like the reason they can love skating so much is they feel like they're flying and this sense of freedom, and it really does kind of feel like that, like a bird on wheels, I suppose. And everyone's as we get older, our ability to do some of the skate moves that we were doing before may change. I mean, I guess that's one of the things that's really important is to focus on your longevity. Watching.
And one thing is yeah, I see you. One thing is when you stop dancing, well, I stopped for a long time now after the lockdown. I was like, I just danced a little here in my living room, and I was trying to get back to my balance and my center, So when I went back to dancing, I was like, shit, this is very difficult. This is not difficult. It's a hard work. It's not easy. And when you stop, you feel it. You feel it when you go back.
Yeah.
So I don't have to stop anymore.
Never stopping again.
No, it's a great exercise. Skating is great exercise.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
And I'm happy to be part of this community. This is another reason. The community of people, the people that I've met, especially at Skate Love, great. So I'm like, I don't know. I miss them all.
Oh, we miss you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I miss them all because when they're here.
I'm gonna bring you up to your last question.
Okay.
Last question, and this one is the big one, right? So now that we know, so this month we're going to be doing virtual events, right? You got the 17th to the 20th, guys. Save the date. Virtual event all month long. There'll be lots of different things happening, but.
Well, wait. Different things happening during the month.
Through the month.
And then we have the concentration of music and the parties during those days.
Got that? So different events, different content being released all through September. bringing you fun in September. And then the 17th through the 20th, the main dates, there will be additional things happening there specific for the event. So make sure that you're dropping in on those days for sure, and also staying tuned about what we're releasing throughout the month. That'll be on the Skate Love Barcelona Instagram channel, the event page, which she's also created on Facebook, and then also on the Facebook account. But last question. Woo, are you ready? What is the future going to hold for Skate Love 2021? What can we expect from Michelle and co for 2021? What's the future? Where's your crystal ball? You got it?
Yeah. I was actually working on the next level for this year before our friend COVID. Now that we have the time this year, first of all, I want to confirm some things this year, regardless that we're not doing that, like that we couldn't continue with the festival. But the next year, because we've been growing, the idea is to have bigger spaces and to have bigger let's say bigger venues.
You don't want to give anything away.
And yeah bigger surprises, and we are counting now. Fortunately, we are counting on new people in the team, and they are really motivated to be part and to help the festival grow in a good way. And and this is very important. This is for the sponsorships that we need desperately. So the idea is to have a healthy growth for next year. I will put it like this way.
Okay.
So we will have, or the plan is, because now we cannot say like we will, we never know, with this type of life. But the thing is, we are now we have more time to work on the improvements that need to be done for different parties
of the event.
And then for example, the disco is one of the venues that will be, fortunately there's one venue that is amazing. So I'm trying to make a collaboration with the city of Barcelona.
Oh,
but that's
yeah. You see what that's something in the background, guys. A lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And a lot of work.
And it's all worth it when we all come together and it codes off seamlessly. And also, this is an opportunity. If you know where we can get some sponsors, send them our way. You work in advertising. You work for a brand. You know a brand. Help the community out.
Yeah, we're looking for the sponsorship for next year, because we are sure that next year will be amazing. Everything that happened this year was for a reason.
Yeah.
I have more time to work on the structure. I have more time to speak with my collaborators like Joy or the rest of the team, to think about everything in a better way, properly, like, to work on different things in a better way, in a more practical way, in a more effective way. So that's the idea. So the future is bright. And also the growth, because this is growing and we cannot stop it. So we have to react to this growth.
We have to roll with it.
Yeah. So that's what I can say right now. So I can't celebrate anything, but I'm working on that.
Fabulous, and it sounds like there's a lot of opportunity ahead of us and a lot of fun ahead of us. And this is just the beginning, guys. So please take your time. Think about any questions that you may have. Feel free to share them after the fact. I want to thank Michelle for her time.
Thank you, Joy,
for bringing me here to interview herself. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks for everything. You are amazing. You are the number one host.
Thank you very much. I tried. So with that, guys, we will be signing off. Check back for the next interview. We'll be releasing that very soon. And as always, we are here for the community. Skate Love for life. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.